your full body beginner express series. We're going to move through a few little different points today, predominantly the core and the glutes. Beginner friendly, any level. I'm going to give you options to push, so you're going to feel that challenge. So we're going to get started. Let's get together with a stretch. So coming into a cat-cow, we're going to take the hands down to underneath the shoulders. The hips come over the knees. We drop the belly down, take the eye gaze up towards the ceiling for a big deep inhale breath. As we exhale, we draw the eye gaze down towards the belly, really arching up through the back. And inhale breath, we look up. Exhale down. Taking one more like this. Take a big deep inhale breath. And exhale. Coming back into a neutral spine, our backs are nice and flat. We're going to start with our knee holders, so tucking the toes under, we lift the knees an inch up, take them down, come up an inch, down an inch. We're thinking about pushing the floor away here, so we have that really nice lift. We're doming through the chest and upper back. Beautiful. We're going to step it back into a plank in 4, 3, 2, step the right toes back, left toes back. We're going to come into our inchworm, so we walk the hands towards the feet. We walk it back long into our plank. Really nice. Walk it all the way in. We're engaging through that belly. Beautiful work. Keeping that stability, working through those arms. We're really getting a full body warm up here because we're targeting the glutes and they're still working. We're using the arms and the chest as well as the shoulders. One more to go. Walk it all the way out. Hold it in that plank. We're going to take some slow mountain climbers. So we take the left knee to the right elbow. Walk it back. Right knee to left elbow. We're still lifted through the chest. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down. Sit the bottom back. Coming up, back and over into our 4-point kneel. We take the right leg nice and long. We tuck the toes down. Draw that leg back up. Working into this right glute now. We're still engaging through the belly, we're not letting it drop. Thinking about finding length with that leg, so we're reaching back and out instead of up. Really nice. Lifted through the chest. Those hips are nice and square towards the floor, we're not opening up to one side. We're going to come into our rainbows in 3, 2, 1. We tap the toes down, take them up and over to the right. We're still staying steady through these hips. It's easy to rock from side to side, but we're going to try and keep that core stable. Beautiful. Lifting up and away from the floor. You've got 12 more seconds here, stay with it. Our left arm's going to come down onto our elbow. So our left forearm comes down in 3, 2, and 1. We bring the right knee in. We're going to come into our fire hydrant. So we open that knee up, take it back down to meet the left. We're nice and steady through that left leg. Even weight through both of these arms. I hope you feel warm. I definitely do. Really engage through that core. Nice work. You've got 10 more seconds before we add in a leg extension. So we're going to keep working through this donkey kick, through our fire hydrant kick, but we're going to take the right leg back nice and straight. So on your next one, we're going to open the knee up, reach the toes long, draw it back in, close it down. So we open the knee up, reach the toes long, draw that back in, close it down. Beautiful work. You've got 20 seconds here, stay with it, it should burn. We're gonna keep that leg long in 3, 2, 1. We take our little pulse to finish, taking it around in a circle. Drawing little circles through that leg, really nice. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee all the way back in. Sit it back into a child's pose. Take a big inhale breath through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Coming up and over, we're going to find a forearm plank. So we drop the elbows down. You can stay on your knees if that feels good for you today. Otherwise, coming up into a high plank. We're going to take our plank dip. So we take the right hip down, coming back through center, we take it over to the left. Really finding that curve through the obliques. You're going to come back through center and we hold in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold it nice and still, pushing the floor away. We're nice and spread through the fingertips. Drawn in through the belly. You're here for 10, stay with it, keep that back nice and flat. Squeeze those glutes. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down. We're going to come straight into the other side of our glutes. I'm going to spin around to face towards you. Take that left leg back nice and long. We take our toe taps. We reach that toe back and up. Really squeezing, finding length, so reaching back and up instead of lifting. We're not arching through the back, we're keeping the core in. Really nice, you're lifting through the chest. Working up a sweat, I hope. When we're working through our Pilates exercises, we're really thinking about engaging the full body. So even though we're working the leg here, the right glute's still helping us stabilize. We're working through the chest because we're lifted, the core's engaged. We come into our rainbow taps in 3, 2, and 1. We take it back behind us to the right. Draw it up and over, we tap out to the left. We're still staying stable through these glutes. Really strong, we're lifted away from the floor. You're almost there. We're going to go for another 10 seconds before we come down onto that right elbow. We find our fire hydrants. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come down onto that right elbow, left hand's pressing into the floor. We bend the knee in, open that hip out, draw it back in. We're keeping that 90-degree bend in the knee. Really working into that glute. I don't know about you, but my glutes are on fire. Beautiful, still working, I'm sure you can feel it in the right side. That's because we're working through those stabilizers, which is a great thing. We've got 10 more seconds like this before we add in that extension. In 4, 3, 2. We open that knee up, reach the toes long, draw it all the way back in, close that knee down. We're still pressing away from the floor. We're nice and spread across the chest. We're not dumping down into the shoulders. Reaching back and long. Really nice, you're over halfway. Beautiful work, let's go for 10. Take that next one out, hold that leg, draw those little circles back and around. Nice work, you've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw that knee in, sit it back for that child's pose. We're gonna finish off with our core, so come up and over onto your back. We're gonna lie down nice and flat. Those feet can stay planted into the floor, or they can come into tabletop, whatever feels better for your body. Taking those fingertips to the temples, you can also interlace the hands behind the head for a little bit more support through the neck. We're gonna find our crunch, so we peel the head, neck and shoulders up, lower them all the way back down. Thinking about sliding your rib cage down towards your hips as we lift. We've got that 90-degree bend in the knees. On your next one, let's shoot the right toe as long as we lift. Draw that knee back into lower. Take it through the left side. We're working through our alternating here. That belly's drawn in, we're working through those lower abdominals as well as our upper. Maybe taking a double if it feels available to you, otherwise stay with your single. It's really about working for what feels good for your body. You want those moments of challenge, but you also want to do what feels good for you. You don't want to be arching through the lower back. We've got 10 more seconds like this, then we're going to find our boat hold. So the legs can be bent or they can be out long. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We curl up, we take the legs long, we just hold. This is your last little bit, stay with it. Take a big inhale breath through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Maybe you sink the legs that little bit lower. Really nice, you've got 10 seconds, stay with it. Maybe that little lower again for 5, 4, curl up that a little bit higher, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees inlet all the way back down. Beautiful, take that little shake from side to side. One hand to each knee, draw some nice big circles through those hips. And up direction. The soles of our feet meet. We're going to take it through a butterfly stretch, so let the knees fall out nice and wide. Take the hands to the belly. Close the eyes down and just take a moment of stillness. Really thank your body for all of your hard work, for yourself for showing up on your mat today. We're going to take one deep breath to finish, so take a big deep inhale through the nose. Feel the belly, feel the ribcage expand, filling the chest, part the lips, side out. You are all finished. Amazing work, everybody. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed your class.